Hey everybody, Peyton Snabeck here again for another Comic-Con video. This is actually our third Comic-Con video. Dover Comic-Con. This is actually our first Comic-Con for our first Dover Comic-Con we're going to. I know they had some in the past, but
No, it ain't. There's been no Dover Comic-Con.
No, I said this is our first one. Our first time going to this one.
Oh.
That's what I meant. He's a little bit confused there, but yeah, this one is supposed to be a little bit of a bigger one than the Blue Hen one. So, yeah, we're gonna go to this one. Let's see what we can find. Well, we made it. Wasn't that hard to find it. It was kind of weird though, because right when I was looking it up a week before the convention, I was looking up on the GPS, and I couldn't find it, and it turned out the site kind of like messed up the address. It was like they spelled it all wrong. It's supposed to be on Lockerman Street, but they spelled it Lockerman very wrong. So, but we found it. So, yeah. All right. Let's see where our adventure takes us. Yeah.
You got one fits you.
I don't think that will fit me. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Ghostface around other horror characters. Well, they got a couple Blu-rays. All the Resident Evils. Just your generic kind of stuff. Huh. Oh.
I've never been so humiliated in my life. I'd rather not.
Oh, who do we got here? There's RoboCop. I got some Simpsons toys here. Oh. Old school Sesame Street. Oh. Cool. Got here. We got a battle going on. Oh. So we are here with Rod Van Blake, who just told me he wrote all these books.
Yes.
All right. So what can you tell me about them?
Ancient Illumination is a first contact military action space opera about beings of pure light that come to Earth to teach us. Basically, one decided that we're too dumb to learn, so he starts experimenting with mankind. And so as punishment, they exile him here on Earth and force him to stay behind and teach mankind. As a result, we get a bunch of mutant races, we get a bunch of technological advancements, and basically he stays behind the scenes and causes trouble as we still fight over differences. And they band together to try and find this guy. That's Ancient Illumination. The Umbani Chronicles is an alternate dimension. It's my sword and sorcery, sword and sword, like dragons, gods, and things of that nature. So I wanted to write a fantasy series too. And Yambani basically has a wizard that loses love. God says, I can bring her back to you if you raise a revenant army in my name and build my power base. And foolishly he agrees. And that starts to shift the balance of things and corrupt magic. And as he corrupts magic, he disturbs the sleep of 3 elder dragons. And they get upset, and the gods get upset, and everybody's trying to find this guy who messed stuff up, basically.
And where can people find your new books?
AncientIllumination.net is my author website. You can find all the books, comic books, and graphic novels.
All right, guys, links will be down below. Thank you so much. I love that shirt, by the way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I believe I just found Waldo. He's right here. All right, guys, we're still at Dover Comic Con. I'm with my boy Frankie right here, who is my coworker, and he just made a new movie, The Little Drummer That Would. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So it's about this drummer who wants a drum set, and he hopes this Christmas he'll get it, but he doesn't. So out of rage, like you normally would, you would kill your parents for not buying your drum set. That's just a normal thing, right?
Yeah.
And so before he goes into hiding, he gives his sister Jessica a deal. It's either she will find him or he will find her. So it's a big game of hide and seek, and whoever wins the race first, I don't know, gonna have to watch it to find out what happens.
Yeah. So, and when does the movie come out?
Should be out in December. We have an Instagram. It is at The Little Drummer Official, and we'll be posting stuff there. Hopefully next month. The first trailer is coming out on July 26th and 27th at the Mr. Moribund Summer Screamer Show at 2nd Street Players in Milford.
Yep. Make sure you guys check it out. Links will be found below. He's the man. That is honestly really reminding me of the episode of Goosebumps, Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. Yes. But that last cosplayer that I was just at just a few seconds ago in this video, I didn't realize what she was pointing at. It was the Trick or Treat shirt. Which I kept thinking I had the Michael Myers shirt, and I totally forgot it was from the movie Trick or Treat. Still waiting on part 2 though. I don't know when that's happening. You think they'll do one day Jason versus the Riddler?
What's going on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think I've seen you.
You have?
Yeah, I think I saw you. I've seen your videos.
Peyton Snay? Oh, well, thank you for being a fan.
There's an animated one where the first one has like 5 parts.
What just happened? I just came across my first fan. Not expecting that. Wow.
Watched it last night in the test screening.
Oh no, it's Ghostface. What's your favorite scary movie? Exactly. Oh, and there's Jason, yet again. It's the Ghostbusters. Did you catch any ghosts today?
Not today, I'm looking for it.
Alright, keep it on. Speaking of Ghostbusters, I know today is actually the official day. Now thinking about it, today is actually the official day. It's the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters. And of course, I think it's also the 40th anniversary of Gremlins as well.
Or
Actually going inside the John Bell House, First State Heritage Park. So, let's go take a look. Oh, hello. Hey. That's pretty beautiful. Got some plants going on. I don't know what this is. A courthouse entrance, but those are blocked.
about as much as as I can get with my hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my battle door. So I'm going to fold it up a little bit. I'm going to take this. I'm going to whack it. And that is actually going to spray the water out of this so that it is much drier. But it still has soap in it. So I'm going to rinse it in cold water. And again, squeeze it out. But I can only squeeze so much out with my fists. So once again, fold all back up. And whack it. And now it is relatively dry and ready to be hung up on our laundry line. It's going to dry in the sunlight. That is how laundry is going to be done in the 18th century. There's going to be a couple of extra processes depending on what your fabric is. Also, depending on your fabric, you're going to have different temperatures of water. What color is it? Different temperatures of water. If there's stains, different ways of removing those stains. It's quite an interesting process overall. But this is the best way to generally demonstrate it to you all. So that is how house elves would have been doing laundry for Harry Potter students in the 18th century, and that is how we do laundry here in the 18th century at the John Bell House. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, got it.
It's alien.
Duckling! Oh, father and son, by the way. No issues here. Good, Mark. Alright, so Duckling just took a shot to the leg. So we'll around until he dies. That'll be kind of fight for the leg. Do you wish to surrender? No! Very well. They both died No, nothing good for another one?
There's Pikachu. And there's his car. So we're here, as you can see, we're at the library that was there. I thought I could browse around, see what they had. There's like, you know, American Horror Story. It's always cool to browse around some library movies every once in a while. It's always cool to see some of the interesting stuff that they have. Had to use the thing because there was so much, you know, music playing in the background. They even had some cool TV shows, like right there. They had a couple seasons of CSI. Loved CSI. Yeah, they had quite a bit of stuff, and right there, as you can see, I'm about to pull it out. Chucky Season 1, and then Chucky Season 2. Hopefully we'll get Season 3 out on Blu-ray and DVD. Pretty sure that'll be the case. And of course, pulled out The Good Doctor. Such a great show. That's one of those shows I need to catch up on.
Yeah, and they both at the end of the season, the last season episode, they both fight. It's 20 seasons. Yeah. So, yeah. Yep.
Of course, I found another show right here called You. I believe my mom watched that. I know it was a Netflix original show. That's a show I need to check out, though. At my point, you had some Walking Dead. It had a couple seasons of those as well. Of course, I came across a weird shot-on-video DVD called Fried Berry. I'd never heard of that, so that's kind of weird to come across something like that, especially at a library. And they had a bunch of Blu-rays too here, and they had this weird one that I've just pulled out called Mom. I've never heard of that. I heard of Ma, and of course Parasite. Such a great movie. Love that one so much. It was even cool though, they even had the original Dario Argento's Suspiria. Such a classic movie back in the day. And of course, as you can see here, they had a lot of Blu-rays, like the Black Christmas Bad Remake. And we got Bill and Ted Face the Music. Super cool. Super, super cool. And they had a Warner Archive DVD. That's pretty cool that a library actually had a Warner Archive. This movie right here called Broil, I actually have heard of that. Brahms the Boy too. You know, Broil had a Jonathan Lipnicki in it. We got the movie Countdown. I've always liked that one. Cocaine Bear is a pretty good one. Come True, I don't think I've heard of that one. I just thought that was familiar. Christmas Story Christmas. Of course, The Craft Legacy. Come Play. That's a movie I really kind of want to rewatch at some point. I just don't know when I'll buy the Blu-ray at Candyman, the new one. It's pretty cool. And we got Deep Blue Sea 3. Sorry, Deep Blue Sea 3. Escape from New York, the classic movie. This movie called Everybody Gets Stabbed. It looks like, again, another shot on video. I've never heard of that. They got some pretty weird stuff there. Like, we got Fear. That's a good one. Marky Mark. Fall. Can't wait for part 2. Yeah, such a lot of great ones. 47 Meters Down Uncaged, which part 3 was announced. Freaky. That's a good one right there. Yeah, there was just so much stuff. Like Gretel and Hansel. The Grudge. Hate that movie. The Gallows Act 2. I have never seen that one yet. Got another Warner Archive. You're going to see, like I said, a lot of Warner Archives coming on as we watch the video. Like Greta, that's a good one. Glass, M. Night Shyamalan movie. Of course, you can't go wrong with some M. Night Shyamalan. And of course, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. We don't have 2018 for some reason. Happy Death Day. Yeah, Horizon Line, I thought that one was like amazing. The Hunt, that was a cool one. Insidious, the new one. The Invitation was a cool one. The Invisible Man remake, still waiting on the sequel for that one. This is so much stuff. Inside, which I believe that was a Burn On Demand one, but that one was also a good one to watch. Another Warner Archive, and another Warner Archive. So, really cool that they were able to get quite a decent amount of Warner Archives. Knock at the Cabin was a cool one as well. Yeah, there was just so much stuff. Got Last Night in Soho, The Lighthouse, Licorice Pizza. I've never seen, but heard it's pretty good. The Lodge, which I thought that one was okay. I get another Warner Archive. Megan, we're still waiting on Megan 2.0. We got Mandy, Nicolas Cage. No Hard Feelings was a good one. Nope, it's just instant classic. Promising Young Woman, which I learned, I've gotten to love over the past few years. I've been watching Ready or Not, Relic, Renfield, and The Rental. Yes, there's just so much stuff. Saw X, the latest Saw, Scream 6. Hopefully we'll get part 7. Spell. That was a cool one, but it kind of like had a vibe to the movie Misery. You got Spree. That was a cool one. Studio 666, which I've yet to watch my DVD copy. I bought VHS 94. I think that was 94. One of the new ones. And yet another Warner Archive. Yeah, a lot of Warner Archives. And of course the movie X. Cannot wait for Maxine.
Get a camera. Oh, get your camera out.
Silver City Mugs. Interesting. That's cool. Good truck right there. And this is right there is where they're supposed to have the wrestling thing later on today. So I just got something from that booth just a few moments ago. I think it was called All Kinds of Nerdy. It's actually pretty cool what I just bought. Something I didn't really need, but for the heck of it, I'm like, you know what? This is the first time. I've only been here for like 3 hours now, and the only thing I gotten was food up until now. I finally got something not food related. So it's pretty cool what I got. So just check at the end of the video. I'll show you. So I'm gonna try the Silver City mugs. It's supposed to be this homemade root beer, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's supposed to come inside this cool little mug. So we ended up getting the mug. We got to go right here to get the soda. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty decent. Dover Comic Con 2024. It's even cool that they actually look like the barrels, like an actual root beer barrel right there. It's pretty cool. So we ended up getting it, so let's see how it tastes. Cheers to Comic-Con. Alright. Not the best. Sorry. Alright. Still over here at Dover Comic-Con. See my head. Oh my goodness, I got sunburned real bad. Actually got a little bit of a headache. We did meet a couple wrestlers. I didn't get any interviews, unfortunately. We did get some cool autographs. But yeah. Well, I've been home for a couple hours now, so I'm just now filming this as you're watching this video. Like, I was going to stay because they had for the wrestling event that was going to happen, because they were going to have a live wrestling happening. They had like a big ring and everything. I couldn't. I was so exhausted. You can see I got like sunburn like everywhere, sunburn hit, and I was like so dehydrated and everything. So I just like I can't. So let me just show you everything I got. So I got a couple like free stuff, like bookmark, some stickers, and some pens for free. So, and it's also, the wrestling. When I met the wrestlers, towards the end, before I left. They did say that there was they do like a lot of wrestling related stuff in Delaware, so we'll probably catch up with them very often, maybe in the future. But first off, we did get this dude right here, get his autograph for $10. I can't remember all their names by hand, but yeah, super cool guy. I'll show you a picture I got with him towards the end. A super cool guy. Yeah, $10. Then and just for the heck of it, I ended up getting this shirt from their booth as well. Super cool. And then also the other thing I got. Of course, I ended up getting, of course, you saw me earlier with it, had root beer in it, this little golden cup that I got, the homemade root beer stand that they had, made of metal, super cool. Also, quite a few wrestlers I can't remember offhand again, so I'm about to look up to see who was who. I signed some of the stuff. But a couple of them actually signed this bag right here. So I know, yeah, Dave Reed looks like that. Gabby Gilbert, I do remember her. She was the one I kind of chatted with for a few moments when I was there. Draven the Blackbird, I think, yeah, that was the guy from Game of the Shirt. I can't recognize anyone else, but yeah, quite a few people actually signed this bag. So, there's with my autographs, pretty much all of them, of course. And I have a couple that are like DVDs that are signed, a CD that's signed, a couple of books that are signed, and of course, a lot of them are like 8x10s. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to display this. Super cool though. But yeah. Here's the last thing I got. So, again, this was the thing I mentioned earlier. I did not need it. I know I didn't really need it, but this thing was too damn cool. There was a guy, which I interviewed actually a few months ago at the second convention I did. His company, homemade these, and I think this company also does as well. But it's supposed to be a wand, a Harry Potter wand. I think this is supposed to be Hermione's wand for the movie, I'm not sure. But check this out. Wow. And this was $15. So, super cool. Well, on top of that, we did get a letter. If you buy this wand, I think this company was called Let's Get All Nerdy. I think that was the company. But if you buy the wand, you also get this invitation from Hogwarts, from Mr. H. Potter, the cupboard under the stairs. So, it's just like in the movie. Let's see if I can open this. Can you actually open it? Oh yeah, you can. Oh shoot. This is kind of like a prop. Oh my goodness, this is from the actual movie. Dude, okay. Dear Ernie, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Please find and enclose a list of all necessary books and equipment. So definitely, it's definitely kind of like the same from the movie. From the first movie, Sorcerer's Stone. What's this one? Is this the list of like what he has to buy? Yes. This is the list, like all the stuff that he has to get for the movie that he buys in the movie. Yeah, that's super, super, super neat. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Sorry, it really just wasn't much, but there was some interesting stuff that happened. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.